Hey y'all, it's Pete with Hunt Fish Protect, and welcome to my office. As you saw in the thumbnail and the description, you have a pretty good idea what this video is going to be about. So before things get heated, I just want to say thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes. It gets me closer and closer to being monetized, and since everything right now is funded out of my own pocket, I greatly appreciate everybody that follows along. That being said, welcome to topic number one, and that is for the 2026 archery season, it is being proposed that archery tags will be buck only. The reason for that is we're really good at killing does, and North Dakota just doesn't have the deer numbers right now. When you're waiting 4 or 5 years between firearm tags in some units, it's kind of understandable. It sucks, but it's understandable. There were 27,000 or so archery tags sold last year, and in some units like 4C, 75% of the mule deer does harvested were done by bow hunters. Out east, some of the units out there had more archery hunters harvest does than the gratis, the muzzleloader, and the youth seasons combined. So if we're going to build our deer numbers up, something had to be done, and this is what the Game and Fish is proposing for a trial, so to say. It's all being done through proclamation, so if it doesn't work or things need to be changed, it can be tweaked back really quickly. Now, getting to the things that are going to really upset you non-residents, we're looking at having a proposed 9.5 day resident only on public land archery season. Non-residents, you're still going to be able to hunt on private land during that time, but it is going to be restricted to just private land. So if you want to come to North Dakota and hunt a velvet buck during those first few days of season where you actually get that chance, you're going to have to knock on some doors or find some unposted land to go to. That's just because there was a lot of pressure placed on some of our public land in North Dakota. Some of the areas like the Pembina Gorge, Lone Tree, grasslands, badlands. North Dakota hunters aren't necessarily used to parking at an approach with another vehicle. It's just kind of the way that people hunting out here are different from people hunting out east or down south. The pressure is not as tolerated. So if you go into a chunk of public land and there's multiple vehicles there, the residents do tend to get upset. It might be normal for you where you come from, but around here, it's if you see somebody hunting a chunk of land, you generally go someplace else. There's some chunks that you can get away with it, but it's just a way that cultural differences apply here. So let me know below if this affects you at all. These are just proposed changes at this point. Nothing's been signed into law or proclamation, but if I was a bet man, my money is on these things will be the way that the 2026 archery season here in North Dakota goes.